Outside, Williams. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Strus. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 5 now.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
MP getting it done for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Max Strus is out there with Tei'Zhan. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Mobley. And it's Tyson in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks. If you get open, MP will find you.
And here's Martin. No points so far. Outside, Williams. The shot comes out. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's MP. Got a piece of it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Watford. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 12.
That's on D. Hunter, a screen on Martin. Jackson against Williams. Fade away. It's good. Off the glass. Jackson's got 11 points.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Darius Garland. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Jackson surveying the D. Hunter on the wing. Back to MP. And Watford pulls it down.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Whitehead. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Strus the pass to Jackson. Pass to Hunter. Lets it fly. Claxton with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Williams. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. 9 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Mobley passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Jackson. Getting it done inside. MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Pass to Whitehead. Williams on the wing. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Deflects the pass. Here's Jerome. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Claxton. Williams from long range. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell comes in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. MP outside. Left side Garland. Now Jackson. He's got 15. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Nets trail by 5. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
MP outside. Right side Mitchell. Launches it. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Pass to Sharp. Thomas outside. Puts one up from 19. Good as the jump shot falls. Thomas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
MP outside. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Clowney. Johnson against MP. There's the 3. They get the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Thomas outside. Here's Clowney. Outside Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in. And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display.
And now taking a look at that first half action, It was a less than ideal start for the Brooklyn Nets. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters. He's checked in for Hunter. Garland for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 13. On the floor for the Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then it's Williams. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Martin in at the 1.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
MP outside. He tries for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now here's MP. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art. And it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Watford with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Jackson, high post. Working on Williams. Fades back. Jackson can't get it to go.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Back to Williams. Uncovered. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
MP inside, working on Williams, and they pick up 2. MP's got 19 points.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Here's Watford. Claxton a screen on Garland. Watford outside. Johnson for 3. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Mobley. MP outside. And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Allen with a screen on Johnson. And here's MP from outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is how lethal a scorer Johnson can be. Keep feeding that beast.
Mitchell finds Jackson. MP right through him.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Nets trail by 9. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Watford outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. MP no good.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You gotta go up with a little bit more confidence. You gotta say it with your chest.
Williams, that's good. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Darius Garland is out there with Tei'Zhan. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Lewis. Here's Watford. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 23 points. Nets trail by 6. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Martin, the pass to Watford. Releases. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And it's all from three-point range. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And the Nets miss again. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The 3 ball. MP making the long-range connection.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Martin. And the Nets miss again. The Cavs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. They swipe it. Pass to Lewis. Cashes in the 12-footer.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
For Brooklyn, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. It's scooped up. Here's Clowney. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, he picked him clean. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The offensive rebound. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
A different... by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Sinks it from distance.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Some room here for Williams. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, MP. MP rips one from long range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Thomas outside. To the inside. Williams. Good D by MP. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Allen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Outside Russell. Pass to Thomas. Mobley grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
MP outside for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From the line, Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-4 run. Russell against Mobley. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
3 points.
Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Cleveland leading by 12. MP outside, driving to the basket, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You see it, mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Thomas. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's MP. MP beats the contact.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Thomas outside. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. And Williams punches it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Russell. Pass to Thomas. The three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
And so MP will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Another shot. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Russell. Mitchell against Thomas. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. It's Jackson, high post. Mobley finds Jackson. Over Russell. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
4-3. The rebound by MP. So it's the Cavaliers now. 8-point game. And stolen by Williams. On the break. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. And he can't bank that one in.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Russell from outside. Here's Jackson. It's off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
Great win tonight, MP. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
I saw MP had his first career double-double. That shows talent and drive, and we love to see both. Keep on keep.
Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
The official Sixers out. Click on the ticket icon. Get your tickets right to your phone. And fourth, prepare to come out to
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And now for the Cavs, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Paul George. Axie out there with Embiid. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. There should be plenty of action down. Sixers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. MV's checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Andre Drummond. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David. That's something you got to have in this NBA.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The 76ers trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's George for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here's Maxey after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Maxey. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Stolen away. There's 1:59 left in the first. And it's George missing. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New York. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Yabusele.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Jerome passes to Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Maxey. He had 37 points last game out. Drummond the screen. The tray. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fades and shoots. Jackson misses. From deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. Scoring. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Oubre out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Jerome passes to Embiid. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. Jackson finds Mobley. Right side Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Mobley is screened. Jerome, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
A fadeaway. The Cavaliers. Again can't hit. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Butler kicks to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Back to Garland. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Jackson. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Embiid. There's the triple. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Back to Jackson. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Jackson passes to Mitchell. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. The 76ers trail by 10. It's George on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Maxey. Yep, that one goes in there. Maxey's got his second bucket.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Outside, Maxey bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
MP outside. The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Jackson. Over George. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Grimes passes to Maxey. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
George with no one around, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Hunter for 3. That's good. Good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. Maxey looking it over. Here he goes. It's over Garland. Here's Grimes. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Jackson with it. He's got 8. And here is Garland with 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots.
And let's turn our attention now to the rookie. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
We've got second half action for you, and at the next couple... Checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Grimes passes to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Garland. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Garland. Oubre can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 6. So on the floor for Cleveland. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell.